Ranger Suarez over 5.5 strikeouts. This bet is available at plus 125 over on BetRivers, and if you are limited there, plus 122 on FanDuel. Philly is on the road in Miami. First pitch tonight is at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, the weather down there is gorgeous. It's right around 86 degrees with very little chance of rain. Wind is blowing pretty cross and into the left field foul line. Ranger Suarez has been on a tear to start this season, clearing over 5.5 strikeouts in 5 of his 7 starts, only failing to clear this line versus a very K-adverse Washington team. And Suarez had 5 in a rough outing at Cincinnati. As you can see below, that Washington start was his second of the season, and it was his lowest pitch total so far this year. Suarez has since stretched his arm out, and he has a much longer leash. We can confirm that by checking below where it shows his batters faced per outing. Suarez has seen a steady increase in his workload since the beginning of the year because he is pitching very well for Philly and has proved that he's earned the trust of the manager to go a little deeper into games. Taking a quick look below, we can see left-handed starting pitchers versus Miami and their closing totals for over-under strikeouts over the last 5 games. As you can see, 3 of the last 5 left-handed starters have cleared their line, including JP Sears, who was our last Friday's play of the day. This is because despite what some of the stuff on props.cash says, Miami does struggle versus left-handed pitching. If you look below, you can see from MLB.com, Miami has struck out 102 times, or 8th most in the MLB versus left-handed pitching. The one caveat I do want to throw in here is that Jake Burger is back for Miami and healthy. Jake Burger came over to Miami from the Chicago White Sox. I'm a White Sox fan, so I'm very familiar with his game. Burger rakes left-handed pitching and has a lot of power against it. But Burger is still a decent K candidate. The only reason I mention this is because I think that might be the spot, 3rd time through the order, where Suarez thinks about getting yanked depending on his pitch count and his outs, etc., because according to the metrics, that just becomes a really bad matchup and maybe where you look to go to the pen. Other than Burger batting 4th, there are plenty of K targets in this lineup for Miami. Dane Myers, Brian De La Cruz, Jazz Chisholm, Tim Anderson, and to a lesser extent, Jake Burger and Emmanuel Rivera. With 4 strong K candidates and 2 borderline candidates, I'm hoping that Suarez can cash this for us by his 2nd time through the order, and that's why Oak's baseball play of the day is Ranger Suarez over 5.5 Ks. Available at plus 125 on BetRivers and plus 122 on FanDuel. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope these videos continue to help. Please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and be sure to check the video description for links to all of my research tools, plus all of my additional content. Happy Friday, y'all. I look forward to seeing you at the window. Oaks out. Deuces.